All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakudash, and double honors to the elders and apostles that give milk on who will well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, Shalom. To all you brothers, you should say Akim out there. And I came across this article. This is on a website I used to go on a lot. But I figured I'd get back into it and browse. And man, you scroll through a lot of these headlines, man. Goodness gracious, the earth, the whole world is a shit show, man. And then when we know why, all right, we know why. I'm gonna go actually get that real quick and let me see. Let me see. Is that Proverbs 30? Shalakia. It might be 29. Shalakia. Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right. And one of the things that are promised, all right, when you read Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, actually I had it pulled up here. All right. Second Ezra 9 and 2. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, all right, these are all signs, man. Uproars of the people, all right. People rioting, okay, because the wicked are in authority, as we just read. But the title of this article here is "Wider War Will Bring Inevitable Attempts at Martial Law in America." All right, now these things are all part of prophecy, man. You can read a lot of Isaiah 24. All right, you can read Second Ezra 15, Second Ezra 16, and I'll read a little bit of Second Ezra 16 because that's what y'all have to look forward to, man. Without a hedge of protection, like we've been warning you, all right, this is your future, all right. Trying to be reasonable with a serpent, man, all right. It's just not long ago, at the height of the fear over the global, shutdown, the U.S. underwent a change that, man, I have to speak very, differently because these articles are not in your average Google and YouTube algorithm, right? So they'll a lot of the speech in here isn't Esau approved, even though Edomites are bringing a lot of this out. And it says, not long ago, at the height of the fear over the the shutdown underwent a change that many people argue would never happen. For years, I have heard people say that the authoritarian controls in America are tinfoil hat conspiracies and doom mongering. All the prepping, all the talk of community organizing, all the guns, all the gear, and that training. Yeah, see, they thought that these things were far off, man. But that's a spirit that the Lord put on you, man. And there's people doing it even right now. They see how bad it's getting out here, man. How people can look at the church and just see abominations. All right. People are scared to leave their kids, alone. They're even worried about them at public schools. They see the senseless violence all over the place. The people getting richer, people living paycheck to paycheck, working till they 90, 93 years old. All right, because they can't live. All right, everybody's taking notice, and the tension is hot, man. All right, and it's gonna require martial law. All right, when people can't eat, watch how bad it gets out here, man. All right, and it says, let me skip down. It says our constitutional rights were no longer set in stone, but mere guidelines that government officials could bend or break in the name of public health safety. That's true. All right. This guy is is completely unreasonable, man. All right. He passes the law under the guise of public safety, man. That's in Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man. So he says it's for public safety, but really he's just being a demon. It's an excuse. All right. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right. He said we got to protect this. How often do you hear the judge in a court case when they're breaking up families say, "Oh, what's in the best interest of the child"? All right. They'll make it seem benevolent, on the surface, but really it's just wickedness. Really, he's getting he's taken from you, man. These demons gotta go, man. All right. That's this guy's MO, public safety, man. All right. It says laws no longer had to be passed through a series of checks and balances. Mandates can be implemented as if they were laws without public oversight and enforced unilaterally. All right. You see. So that's y'all. The stupidity of our people, man. All right. Because y'all are legitimizing them, man. Do you realize if just Jake just said fuck you and the government, that this whole thing would just shut down, man? The entire global chain and everything, all of the grip that America has on the entire world would be upended if Jake was just like, nah, we ain't fucking with y'all. You see? And Esau knows this, man. This is why he works so hard to put dangle these carrots in front of you, money but meanwhile, it's all in entertainment and sports. You're never gonna be good and be rich in real estate or commodities or anything that can threaten Esau's infrastructure. You can be in sports and entertainment. He'll dangle those carrots in front of you, and next thing you know, the role models are Suki Hana and Sexy Red, man. You see? He knows he's heavily invested on Jake not waking up, but it's gonna happen anyway because it's written. Anyway, you niggas are the reason why the devil can go out there on the world stage and do all the things that he's doing. You legitimize this clown, man. Isaiah 30:1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So you accept, the wickedness of this place just because we were forced here, man. That's not an excuse to partake in adultery because it's legal. All right. What did the Most High say it was, man? And the Negro or the nigger, quote unquote, is a creation of Esau, man. Black culture, so-called black culture, is a subculture of Esau. That's why it leads to death. That's why niggas into black culture are into Black and Miles, popping each other's women, selling dope to each other. And it's just a cycle of death, man. Shooting the nigga for stepping on your shoes. That's not really in us naturally, man. We're the children of the light. But we've been perverted by this devil, all right? And the ones of you that can't wake up out of it, the Most High blinded you to stay in that thing, man. If you think voting for Joe Biden is a way, is any type of solution, the Lord blinded you, man. All right. Anyway, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right. And that's what you're doing, man. When you get up here talking about politics and we're going to make a change, or we're going to open a bank, we're going to cut a deal with President Trump and open a bank. Let's get some land. The Lord is not dealing with that. All right. Anyway, See if anything else is good in here. I didn't want to go too long on this, but I just thought that was interesting that these people are calling it out here, man. You know, and this article's a little over a week old. All right, but I can feel it at work. I know a lot of brothers can probably testify that these people are not their usual selves, man. All right, because they know deep down that this thing is over with, man. Through. All right, we're at the end of this thing, man. So that's all I'm gonna read on this, man. This is a long, long article. But you brothers can look this up, blacklistednews.com. Lord willing, this is edifying. Shalom.